There is a fear that visits every one of us. It doesn't always announce itself. It comes in the quiet hours, when the bills are spread across the kitchen table and the math doesn't work. When the doctor says, "We found something." When the phone rings too late at night and your heart drops before you even answer. Fear doesn't always shout. Most of the time it just whispers one small word. What if? And if you've heard that whisper, if you're hearing it even now, know this before we take another step. You are not weak. You are not faithless. And you are not alone. In Scripture, God says, "Fear not," again and again, by some counts 365 times, one for every day of the year, as if He knew fear would come knocking every morning and wanted an answer waiting at the door each time. This week, we will walk through 7 of those answers. We will not pretend the dark isn't real. We will do something better. We will remember who is standing in it with us. It starts with a question. David, who spent years hunted through caves and wilderness, wrote, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Psalm 27, verse 1. Think about what light does. You cannot push darkness out of a room with your hands, but strike one match and the dark simply has to leave. David isn't saying he never sat in darkness. He is saying he learned who the light was. Fear asks, "What if I'm overcome?" Faith answers, "If God is my light, what shadow could stand?" But maybe you believe God is powerful out there and still feel alone down here. So hear how plainly He speaks. "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee." Isaiah 41, verse 10. He does not say, "Be strong enough on your own." He says, "I will strengthen thee." The strength was never meant to come from you. Picture a small child crossing a busy street. They are not safe because they are strong. They are safe because a bigger hand has hold of theirs. That is you. That is Him. That is why God could tell Joshua, staring at a job far too big for him, "Be strong and of a good courage, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." Joshua 1, verse 9. Courage was never the absence of fear. The bravest people you have met were afraid and did it anyway, because they were not doing it alone. Wherever you have to go today, that hard conversation, that appointment, that empty house, He is not waving you off from the doorway. He is already walking the road ahead of you. And the roads we would never choose? "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." Psalm 23, verse 4. Notice the small word that changes everything. Through, not into. The valley was never your address, only your passage. He does not shout from the hilltop. He climbs down into the shadow and walks it beside you. You are not lost down there. You are being walked home. So when fear says you are weak, that something is wrong with you, remember where that voice is not from. Paul wrote to a trembling young Timothy, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. That shaky, sleepless spirit is not the gift of your Father. What He placed in you is power, love, and a steady heart. The fear is real, but it isn't from Him, and it does not get the final word. But what if you do fall? Hear the oldest promise. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Deuteronomy 31, verse 6. It does not say you will never fail. You might. It says He won't. You may run out of strength. He won't. You may let go of His hand 100 times. He has never once let go of yours. Your security was never your grip on God. It is His grip on you, and it does not slip. Which leaves one honest thing to do. Not pretend we are never afraid, but decide what we will do when we are. David shows us, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in Thee." Psalm 56, verse 3. Catch the first word, when, not if. Even the giant slayer assumed fear would come, so he decided ahead of time. The instant fear shows up is not your signal to panic, it is your signal to turn. Fear becomes the very doorway you walk through to trust. So here is the week, friend. 7 verses. One unshakable truth. You were never meant to face the dark alone. Do not swallow all 7 at once. Take one a day. Each morning before the noise starts, read the day's verse out loud, just once, and carry it with you. Then when the whisper comes, and it will, you will not scramble for an answer. You will already have one in your hand, because the same God who said it from the beginning is still saying it over you today. Fear not, for I am with thee. So be still, take a breath, and carry these with you.